Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 4 of our first session this year. My name is Prasad Bevan. I'm coming to you from London, UK. It's a bit dark now, but I hope you're all doing well. So this course, this 21-day course, is designed for new people and for those who have tried Sahaja Yoga before, but perhaps want to go a bit deeper into the practice of it. All course materials and recordings are available for review on our website, and we'll get to more of that later. So we will have presenters and mentors from the UK, USA, Europe, and Nordic countries, and we will offer language support in the breakout rooms at the end of the program in most of the languages spoken from these countries. So you'll hear there's plenty of languages to choose from, but if any language is missing, please inform us, and we will try to arrange to fulfill that request. So in the breakout rooms, you can ask questions about your experience or about Sahaja Yoga, and you can meditate with an experienced practitioner and gain direct feedback to help you progress. Sahaja Yoga is always free. We don't charge for something that's yours, it's your own, this energy within, so there's no charge. Back to yesterday's topic, which was inner peace, balance, and the central channel. We also touched upon the 3 subtle energy channels and reviewed how to raise our Kundalini energy and give ourselves abundance. So I hope most of you know how to do that, but if some of you don't worry, we'll revisit it each day. Today's topic is We Are All So Beautifully Made, where we will deepen our knowledge of the left and right channels. Today's agenda, what we'll do is there'll be a short talk about today's topic, 2 guided meditations, a video of Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, the founder of Sahaja Yoga meditation, where we'll listen to her enlightened knowledge, and there'll be live music and meditation to really deepen the states, and at the end we'll have questions and answers. So without further ado, let's introduce our presenters. Please join me on the panel. Tell us something about yourself. What do you do in addition to teaching Sahaja Yoga meditation? Hello, Catherine. Yes.
Hello, nice to see you all. I live in Paris, and I'm a teacher of French in an international school. I've also practiced the dance a lot. This is my passion in life, and I practice Sahaja Yoga since many years.
Wonderful.
I'm happy to share it with you tonight.
Thank you, Catherine. Claire, please. Oh, Kate, sorry, Kate.
Good evening, everybody, and it's a real pleasure to be here with you this evening. And yeah, I'm Kate. I live in the UK. I'm just outside London, and having brought up the children, we live in the country, so I've now got ponies and horses to look after, and rather than the 2-leggeds. So I spend a lot of time outside and helping with RDA, which is riding for the disabled. And so, yeah, horses are very much my passion. And I've been in Sahaja Yoga for about 16 years. And my life is before and after. And since joining Sahaja Yoga, my life has changed all for the better.
Thank you, Kate. Adam?
Hi, yeah, welcome everyone. My name is Adam. Adam Morgan. I live in the UK as well, in England, down in Devon, in the southwest. I'm near the at the moment very windy and rainy seaside. Outside of teaching Sahaja Yoga, my profession is I am a clinical psychologist. So I've worked in the health service in the UK for many years, and at the moment I work in the charitable sector, and I work with local authorities around homelessness. So that's some of my daytimes. And also, I should confess, I also play this, which is a sitar. And so this has been a part of my practice of meditation as well, learning to play Indian music. I'm still very much learning, and I'll play a little bit later on for one of our meditations.
Wonderful. Thank you, Adam. So let's pass it over to Katrin, who will
Okay.
guide us further.
So, welcome everyone. Tonight's topic is about we are all beautifully created. Everything is already inside us. Our spiritual energy, the Kundalini, our chakras, based on the plexus, nervous plexus, they are full of beautiful qualities that can be revealed through meditation, and also our three main energetic channels. So, we are going to discover them. First, a bit of knowledge, and then we are going to meditate to experience these inside us. So, you've learned about the central channel, which is here, starting from the sacral bone till the top of our head. This is, on the physical level, the parasympathetic nervous system, which manages all what is autonomous inside us, the breathing, the heartbeats, the digestion, and so on. It is meant to cool us down, to get rid of the excess of energy. It is the opposite of the side channels. And through it, our spiritual energy, the Kundalini, is raising up, and revealing the beautiful qualities which are already inside the chakras. So when we meditate regularly, these can appear and flourish progressively. And what is the main thing of the Sahaja Yoga method is when the Kundalini raises through the brain, then it has the power to reduce the unnecessary thoughts, which prevents us to meditate and to feel good, peaceful in the present moment. This energy is also nourishing the limbic area on the top of our brain, and also raising through the fontanelle, connecting us to the primordial energy, which is everywhere in the cosmos, in the universe. And this is the true target of yoga, being connected so that we can be regenerated every day when we meditate. Okay, this is for the central channel. It is very important. It is our tool inside us. To make it clear and open, we have to reduce the side channels, the left side and the right side. The left side is based on the left sympathetic nervous system. It deals with our emotions, our memories. Everything that we live is stored and create conditionings. In these conditionings, they are beautiful and necessary things because we have to have a psychological balance. But they're also heavy stuff that we can also get rid of with the Kundalini work through us. So this left channel flowing through the left side of the body and ending up here in the right part of the brain. There are stored all our memories, emotions, conditionings. When the energy is flowing harmoniously in the left side channel, we can feel a deep joy, a positive attitude towards life and towards other people. All our emotions are balanced, and also we feel at peace and we have no fear about the future. When the energy is getting blocked and is not harmonious anymore, then we start to have disharmonious energy and ideas of negative ideas towards ourselves, feeling scared, guilty, unpleasant, having no desire anymore, and little after some times we can reach a state of depression, and some psychosomatic diseases can appear. So it's very important to keep this nice natural energy flowing through the left channel. So the left channel is the yin part in us, in every human being. The right channel is the yang energy, the energy that can allow us to create, to plan, to organize, to think. And this is very necessary, of course, in our daily life. But when these are in excess, then we feel very stressed, very tensed, very hot, and we can become irritated, become angry, and very judgmental. So this is not at all a nice state as well. So we will learn how to balance, as the right channel can be overheated. We will use natural elements that are cooling us down, such as water element. For that, you will have to come on Friday to learn the foot soak technique. Today, we are going to use the other element, the air element and the ether element, that can clear out and cool down the right side to feel again at peace. For the left side, we use the earth element. The earth is very powerful and can absorb all the heaviness inside us, all the negative emotions. We'll also use the fire element to light up this channel. This also you will learn in the coming sessions. So today we will use, of course, the power of our Kundalini, the air element, and the earth element. So please have both your hands facing upwards on your lap, on your legs. Close your eyes and just put your attention again inside yourself. Put your attention on the nice and calm, soothing movement of your breathing. In and out. Observe yourself from inside. What is your inner state at the moment? What do you feel in your hands? Is one hand warmer than the other ones? Having more tinglings? Just observe, become an observer. Detach yourself. Okay, open your eyes. We are going to raise our Kundalini to activate this spiritual energy inside us. So remember, we use the left hand rising upwards like this, and the right hand is turning from inside to outside, asking the Kundalini to raise, passing through all the 7 chakras till the top, the 7th, and then we make a knot to ask this spiritual energy to remain active above our head, above our 7th chakra. We do that 3 times for the 3 main energetical channels. Second time, 2 knots. Third and last time, you ask softly your Kundalini to raise and become active. Third time, 3 knots. Okay, left hand open, right hand above your head. Try to feel from the fontanelle 10 centimeters higher. Try to feel the breeze of this energy. It can be warm at the beginning because it clears you out. And it becomes cool when all the channels and chakras are balanced. Okay, reverse. Right hand open, left hand above your head. Connect yourself to your Kundalini. This is our spiritual power. So now we are going to spread this cool breeze around us, making 7 arcs around ourselves to spread the peace and the purity of the Kundalini around us. Okay, both your palms open. Attention above the fontanel on your Kundalini. We don't need to learn gymnastics. We just need to learn how to put our attention from the forehead till here, the 7th chakra, and place it on our Kundalini. This is how we are going to reach silent mind and a peaceful state. From there, keeping our attention above our head on the Kundalini, let's observe what we feel on our hands. Some people can feel warmer on their left hand, others can feel warm on their right hand. Everyone is different. We have to progressively learn about our natural tendency. So let's start with balancing the right channel, the solar channel, or right hand open on our lap. Left hand, we are going to raise it like this towards the sky. Close our eyes. Attention on the breeze of the Kundalini above our head. And we let go. We surrender to this spiritual energy who is going to balance us from inside. And the excessive heat in our right side will be absorbed by the air and ether elements. Just try, experience, and surrender. This power, your Kundalini is intelligent and she knows what you need. We let go, we detach from all the activities of the day. We detach ourselves to be fully in the present moment. Now we can observe our right hand. Is it becoming cooler, lighter? Are there less tinklings on the fingertips? Without thinking, we are just observing the work on our Kundalini. Attention on our Kundalini above our head again. This is really the tool. If we place our attention there, we remain silent and peaceful. Okay, open your eyes, sorry. Both hands open. What do you feel? Okay, now we are going to balance the left channel. So left hand open on your lap. And right hand, you place it on the floor or towards the floor, connecting yourself to the earth element. Close your eyes. Attention on the fontanelle. Again, you let the spiritual power act through you. Your Kundalini is going to harmonize your emotions and your left channel. Same process. Any thought appearing in your mind, you watch it. You witness, you remain a witness, you let go. And it disappears. Then you place again your attention above on your Kundalini. And then you get the silence. You are fully present, fully aware, but no thoughts, no unnecessary thoughts anymore. Keeping your attention above your head on your Kundalini, you observe your left hand. Is it becoming lighter, less warm? Do you feel a cool breeze in the middle of your left hand? This is the manifestation of your Kundalini, because the center of your palm is the seventh chakra. Okay, both hands together. Now we are going to learn a third technique. We raise this time our Kundalini with the right hand. Place it on the fontanelle, raising it, keeping our attention on the cool breeze of our Kundalini. Now we take both ego and superego, both endings, of right and left side channels, crossing our hands and bringing the excess of energy of these two channels downwards towards the earth. Again, we raise our Kundalini in the center, along the central channel. Our attention remains on the top of our subtle system. We are just bringing down ego and superego and the excess of energy downwards. Okay? Again. Each time we do it, we can feel the beam is becoming stronger and cooler towards the earth, and then raising again. More threads of your Kundalini can rise because you are opening your central channel. Okay, try to feel it above your head. One more time. Ego, superego, crossing, bringing the side channels downwards, and then raising your Kundalini in the center. Okay, now both hands on your lap. Let's keep our attention on the Kundalini and remain silent a while. If a thought arises, you detach yourself from it, and again you place your attention upwards on your Kundalini, connecting yourself to the divine, all-pervading energy. Now you can open your eyes, but keep both your hands open like this and your attention above your mind on the Kundalini. We are going to listen to a lecture of Shri Mataji to understand your value. This is the title. So remain with both your hands open and observe. The meditation is going on.
This spirit, when it manifests, it also gives you a state which we call as collective consciousness. It's the state by which you become, again I say become, it's actualization, it is not just talking. You become conscious collective, means you become conscious of another person's centers on your fingertips. You also become self-aware. You know about yourself, what centers are catching, where are we going. Like a person who becomes mentally upset, he doesn't know. Till he becomes mad, goes to lunatic asylum and dies, he does not know. But in Sahaja Yoga, immediately you can find out that there's something going wrong with your mental side. If a person gets into cancer, he might get into the state of galloping cancer, about to die, then he may discover that he has got cancer. But in Sahaja Yoga, if there's a little imbalance, immediately it shows on your fingertips. And if you know how to do it, how to correct it, then every problem is solved. So as I told you yesterday, yoga has double meaning. Yoga means union with the divine. That's one. And the second one is the expertise, the deftness, what we call in Sanskrit kaushalam. You must have the deftness, how to handle this all-pervading power that is flowing through us, how to understand ourselves, how to understand others. That's an important part of Sahaja Yoga. First of all, a little light is enlightened. You get the experience of the spirit to begin with. It's an actualization. But then you must make it grow. Christ has given beautiful parables explaining this, the sprouting of the seeds which were thrown on the rocks. Some were thrown in the good soil and some were neglected. We find that every day happening. Thousands come to my program and then I find some of them are lost in the rocks. Some of them are wasted, but some of them become huge big trees to give shade, joy and support to others. We have to change this world. How are we going to change this world, this horrible world which is just on the precipice of destruction? The only way is that we have to change ourselves. That's the transformation just waiting to happen. It's nothing that I am doing about it. I really tell you, I don't do anything. I don't do anything. I'm just waiting to get it. You just catch upon it and you get it. I may be just triggering it, but you can trigger it also. So one has to understand that you have to be honest to yourself. You have to be fair to yourself. You have to understand your value. You must know your worth, that you are a human being created out of small things like amoeba from carbon. And today you are sitting here as human beings. You must be something very special. And this special thing has to become that thing which will make you understand what you are. Only thing, you are not yet connected. Only thing is that you have not yet felt that divinity within you. We are all potentially divine. We have to just feel that divinity within us. But as a result of that, you are such a powerful personality, power of love. We have never used power of love. We have only used the power of hatred so far. Power of love is much above power of hatred. It can engulf all hatred, can just suck in everything that is hatred. It's very simple. Very simple methods are to be put. Only you must have desire to get transformed. Now the third thing that happens with self-realization is that you get a state of peace, of bliss and of joy. When the Kundalini rises above this Agya Chakra, you become thoughtlessly aware. It's called as Nirvichar Samadhi, thoughtlessly aware, where there is no thought in your mind. If you want, you can think. If you want, you can think. But if you don't want, you can be in that state where you don't think. Actually, it's maddening sometimes the way man is thinking morning till evening, yarns after yarns, useless things, a joyless pursuit. But when this thinking stops, you are above the thoughts. I would say, to give it a simile, that the waves of thought come and go away. Another thought comes and goes away. We are jumping on the cusp of the thought all the time. Supposing we can just get in the center of the thought, that is the present. If we could stop at the present moment, then we are not worried about the thoughts. Like the waves of water, if you are in the waves, you are frightened of that. But supposing you are in a boat, then you can see the waves and enjoy them. In the same way, what happens to you that you jump up to a higher state of existence through which you see the thoughts. If you want, you don't want to see, you need not see. Now the thoughts that you see also are very wide, and deeper, where you get inspirations. That's why, as Dr. Warren has told you, that your creativity improves. You can become tremendously dynamic because your time is not wasted in wasteful thinking. You just know this is it. This is the exact. This is what we have to do. And that's how people get rid of many of their problems of mental tensions. There's no tension at all. You don't have any worries. You just see the thing like the witness. You become the witness of the whole drama. When you are in the drama, you think you are a part and parcel of the drama. Sometimes you weep with it and cry with it. But when the drama is over, you realize it was just a drama. I was not there. In the same way it happens to you, that you achieve a witness state. It happens to you. Even if you want to get involved, you cannot. You just cannot get it. That's how you can solve the problems better, because you are away from the problems. You can see what the problem is, but when you are in it, you are upset, full of tension, worries. And sometimes people get so upset with it that they commit suicide when they find no solution. But if you are away from it, then you can definitely solve the problem. Now this witness state has to grow within you gradually, with little understanding and with little meditation.
So we can go back into that meditative state again, closing our eyes, just bringing our attention up to the top of the head. And just see if we can rest our attention there without thinking. Just notice if you can do that. Is that easy to do? Is it perhaps not so easy? But just see what happens when you put your attention on the top of your head. And if you have thoughts coming, you can try and witness them. Just watch them. Bring your attention back to the top of the head again. So if we just sit like this for a few minutes, I'm going to play a little bit of sitar to meditate to. Hopefully it will help with this focus of your attention.
Thank you, Adam. That was beautiful. Let us just keep this state of deep meditation for a little longer. We'll just keep our attention above our head. And meditate in silence for a few moments. Let us now very gently open our eyes and again we'll feel how we are on our subtle system. Can we feel any difference from when we started the meditation? Did we manage to slow those thoughts and go into thoughtless awareness? Are we feeling more peaceful and calm within? And let us just bring our attention onto our hands and see if they feel any different now, whether they feel more in balance. We may find one feels a little heavier than the other, or hopefully they're both in balance now, but if one feels slightly heavier than the other, or there's more tingling on one hand, you may feel tingling some of our fingers, just make a note of it. If one side is heavier, then that's the one we need to work on more, using the techniques that Katerina showed us. And then again, if we put our attention and bring our hand up to the top of our head, and see if we feel any change there. We feel any heat or cool or tingling. This is our own subtle system, so each of us will be different. And try again with the left. So it's a good idea to get into the habit of checking in with our subtle system at the beginning and the end of meditation, as we learn to read our own subtle system. So let us now collectively end the meditation part of our evening by again raising our Kundalini and putting on the bandhan. So as Katerina beautifully showed us, we use the left hand in front of our body and rotate the right hand around, starting at the base of the spine, coming up gently and slowly up to the top of the head and tying up the first channel. And then again, another 2 times, rotating the right hand outwards, then in towards the body, out, and then in towards the body. And never rush doing this. 1, 2 knots for the second channel. And then a 3rd time. And 3 knots for the 3rd channel. And that beautiful arc or bandhan of love. So our left hand down by our hip and our right hand moves from the left over in an arc to the right and back again 7 times. That's once, twice, 3, 4, once for each of the chakras. And this is a bandhan of love which protects and spreads that energy about us. And to start meditating at home on our own, we can simply, it helps if we do this 10 short every day. Little and often is the most beneficial. So we find a comfortable, quiet place, if we can, in our homes, to just have 10 minutes, ideally morning and evening, even 5 minutes morning and evening, and just to sit comfortably, again, palms always open on our laps, or we can sit on the floor, again, with palms open. And as Katerina did, breathe a few times, bring our attention within, raise our Kundalini, put on the bandhan. And now we know how we can balance the left and the right by putting our right hand down towards the earth, left hand up for the left channel, right hand on our lap, left hand up towards the ether for the right channel. And then we can always use this right hand to bring the Kundalini up, and both hands to bring the left and right channels down. And these simple techniques really help. You can also placing the right hand down on top of the head and pressing down gently massaging the top of our head really helps to bring the Kundalini out. And focusing our attention above the head in this beautiful Sahasrara chakra. And the more we try, the more we'll find we can do this, we can connect and deepen our experience. So that I'll now pass back to Prasad.
Thank you, Kate. So if I could have the presentation slides to start going through that. So we've just enjoyed the present and now we're going to the future. Tomorrow, we discuss the innate qualities of the subtle energy centers within us. We'll learn how we can imbibe these qualities in our daily lives through Sahaja Yoga meditation. So please join us tomorrow. So what you'll need, if this is the first time, if this foot soak is a new idea, it's very simple. All you need is a foot soaking bowl, any tub, salt. You'll need paper towels or just a normal towel to dry your feet, and a water container to rinse your feet when you're finished. So those are the things that you'll need for the foot soak tomorrow. You can fill it with cool water or lukewarm water. And this is really to cleanse our imbalances. We're using the elements. The salt represents the earth. The water is the water element. And we use this method to absorb our imbalances, the stress from the day, any tensions, anxiety, all that just gets absorbed into the foot soak bucket and will make us feel fresh and new. So yeah, we look forward to seeing you then tomorrow. So all the resources are available for you. You can join our WhatsApp group for daily spiritual messages, course reminders, and a link to join us each day for the Zoom. There's the live session links, recorded sessions, and handouts. The website is there, and you can use the QR code as well. So here we have the website, Sahaja Yoga Meditation Courses, where we get all the recorded lessons. If we see the next page, you can see that we have there's a join the WhatsApp group, and you can also register. So you can invite your family, your friends to register for this course if you enjoyed it, and let them enjoy it too. So here you can see the two recorded days as well, and they're all going in the chat as well. So here you can see the whole content of Zoom recorded links we have here, day 1, day 2, day 3. So any day you want to revisit, you can do here. And now we're going to move to the breakout room. So please do join a breakout room. So what you can do is you need to write to breakout room help. So to meet a breakout room, to meet in a breakout room with a Sahaja Yoga teacher. So what you need to do is you need to click the plus button in the chat and then select down until you find the person breakout room help in the drop down list, and you can write to them and say, please help me, or let me join someone. And they will take you to a breakout room where you can deepen this experience and share it with someone. So that's it. Let's invite the presenters back to the panel. We have some questions and answers, and this is, if you'd like to stay a little bit, you're welcome to as well, where we'll just share a little bit more about ourselves and our experiences and answer any questions that you have. So if you have some questions, now is the right time to put them in the chat. Okay.
Hello. A small thing, Prasad. I think we may have just said tomorrow's Friday, whereas actually I think tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh, whoops. Thursday.
Just in case we're confusing people, I thought I thought I was going mad, but tomorrow's definitely Thursday, isn't it?
Sorry. Yes. It was on the slide, wasn't it? It said Friday on the slide. Is that right?
Thursday for the chakras, the qualities of the chakras, and Friday for the foot soak technique.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. We have our competent panel presenters here, and they are going to enlighten us with these questions. So let's have maybe Adam, who began this. If you could maybe share a little bit more about what happens if we go too much onto the right channel or too much onto the left channel.
Yeah, sure. So I mean, I guess we all experience these things anyway. So we all know what it's like if we become stressed and we become wound up and worked up. We're over busy. We have a lot on our minds. That is inside yoga. That is our right side. So when we become overly active, we think too much, we plan too much, we worry. That's because we kind of drift into the right side. In an unhelpful way. You know, if the right side is functioning well, then we're able to make quick decisions without thinking, without stressing. But when it becomes complicated, then we start thinking too much and worrying and getting stressed. And yeah, that causes all kinds of physical problems as well. We know that stress causes lots of problems. And the left side is more related to when I guess we become emotional or weighed down by things on an emotional level, and we can maybe the obvious thing to relate to that is depression. So you know, we talk about anxiety and depression. Anxiety is more of a right-sided thing. Depression is more of a left-sided thing. So when we become particularly, we might get there by being overly worried about the past or about past mistakes or feeling guilty, all those kinds of things. So those are two kind of extremes, I guess, aren't they? That's my take on it anyway.
Yeah. So maybe we'll have Kate next, if it's okay. What does it feel like to be in the central channel, and how will I know if I'm there?
Lovely question. Things just start to flow. It's a great feeling of peace and calmness, and it's just like that left and right channel, the desire and the action, they just come together. So as Adam said, like making those quick decisions, almost the decisions come to you and you don't have to think about what you're doing. It just, you go with it. And it's almost, you don't realize you're there until you are. I think most of the time, and you find you're not thinking so much. I'd say the worries, the stresses aren't there. You just feel this beautiful calm. And the day, it's like a magic day when you're there, even if you're there for an hour. The things just fall into place. And once you're there, you'll know. You'll know. You just feel that beautiful calm. And you find you'll do far more in a day than you ever thought you could. And the things you don't need to do won't get done, but that's not an issue. You will just do what is needed in the day.
Thank you, Kate. So the next question is for Katrin. I felt coolness in my spine, but some warmth in my hand placement above my head. What does that mean?
So coolness in your central channel, your spine, means your Kundalini is activated and is working through all your plexuses and chakras. And if you feel a little bit of warmth above your head, means the Kundalini, your Kundalini, is working out your problems. And all the negative things inside yourself, or your stress or exhaustion, tiredness, whatever, is just bringing it out. They are brought out by the Kundalini. Okay, so it's normal. That's the beginning. It can be hot at the beginning. When both side channels are balanced, then it becomes cool. So you have to be patient. And on Friday, you will learn the magic technique of Sahaja Yoga, which is the foot soak. If you do that every day, then it will be cool in the central channel and cool above your head, because both channels, side channels, will have been balanced.
Thank you, Katrin. So if there are any questions, please feel free to write them. I don't see any, but perhaps we can just share some experiences or anything that we feel like, really. I was wondering if someone would like to maybe go deeper into what Shri Mataji touched upon, or what she spoke about, which is this yoga has two meanings, which is, one is the connection, and one is also this kind of this self mastery, or this understanding of your own subtlety, your own problems. How she speaks about, when you have tingling on your fingers, you know exactly what problems you have. So having that subtle understanding of yourself. Maybe one of you would like to share an experience you've had where you felt something within yourself and you were able to address it through this technique. I don't know, just thinking out loud.
I suppose my big one, and again, it comes back to the left and right side. When I first came into Sahaja Yoga, I used to get a lot of migraines, and a lot of it was being very right-sided and thinking, and that actions, the channels were overworking. And with time, I now know when I'm doing it, so I will now witness myself. So if I start to go down that habit, I can now catch myself and bring myself back into the center. I'll use the cooling techniques of I'll go and do a foot soak. I'll go and stand on the earth, because standing on Mother Earth is wonderful for clearing both channels, and particularly for cooling down the right side. So I've learned to know myself a lot better, and to admit to myself and recognize my habits which are damaging myself.
Wow. Would anyone else like to share something?
Another technique to help cooling the right side is to open your left hand like this, and your right hand, you take the cool energy of the lunar channel, and you pass it towards the right side channel, which is the solar channels, to cool it down. And you can do that, for example, 7 times. When your right hand is too hot, too warm, you do that 7 times. Then you raise your Kundalini, and you can check that it's cooler, it's being cool. Just because you have brought the coolness of the left side over the right side. This is for the right side treatment, of course, when your right channel is overactive. This is a very practical gesture and technique that can be used.
And I think this is the idea of balance that is, for me, kind of, it's a simple idea, but kind of slightly revolutionary, so that, sometimes you have to go left and sometimes you have to go right in life. It's not always that doing one particular thing is the right thing to do. So I think for me, recognizing that when I'm out of balance, if I'm, as you said, Kate, thinking too much or being too busy, or that there are things you can do to counteract that, but that that's not always what you have to do. If you're feeling very lethargic and you're feeling upset and you're not doing, then you have to do something different. So it's understanding, having the discrimination to understand, I need to do different things at different times. That is because we tend to find something that works in life and then just overuse it. Like, I don't know, people go to the gym and it makes them feel good, so go to the gym, go to the gym. Well, actually, maybe some days you need to not go to the gym. So it's kind of that idea of discrimination, or understanding that where you're at and what you need, depends on where you are.
Wow, that's brilliant, beautiful. I love that. It's also really, because you have to be in the present moment. You have to be constantly in the present, seeing what you need. I remember one experienced yogi saying to me, as a yogi, you have to know what to be in each moment, because in life you're constantly faced with different challenges. And sometimes, he said to me, you need to be sweet, salty, this, that. And so in each moment you have to know what's needed. Even raising children, for example, sometimes you have to be strict, sometimes you have to be sweet. And so it's kind of, I guess that's where the self-mastery comes in. And it's not the power of your thoughts or your ideas. It's a kind of, maybe it's a deeper knowing.
I think there's many ways in which you can judge it. You might feel things on your hands, you might feel things in your body, you might feel, I don't know, we talk about the liver on the right side, don't we? I don't know if I'm out of sync with what's being taught here, but if we feel heat or hotness on there, then but we might also just notice that I'm thinking all the time, or I'm planning, or I'm stressed about something. And there's lots of ways of spotting when you're out of balance like that.
And just maybe one last thing before we close this out. Have you ever felt, has your with your experience in Sahaja Yoga, has your sensitivity allowed you to feel even the problems of others? For example, someone starts speaking to you and you understand maybe what their problem is. I mean, for example, I'll share one experience that I had was that one time a friend came into the room and he was sharing something with me, and but he was really down about himself. He felt really low inside, and immediately I felt my as soon as he walked in the room, I felt my left index finger catching, like really tingling, and this is the a bit more deeper this now, but this is to do with the left vishuddhi, this left center here, which is about our self-esteem. So immediately I knew his self-esteem was damaged in some way.
I had an experience once, sort of not about problems as such, but doing and we do these meetings like this, but in face-to-face, don't we? And I remember doing one down in Plymouth many years ago, and I was talking to someone after the meditation and helping him with his meditation. And you're trying to feel, what you can feel on your hands in relation to him, and all I could feel was cool, and everywhere I felt was just cool. And I sort of leant into one point and I said, do you ever get ill? And he went, oh, no, not really. He said, I'm not been ill for decades. And I said, yeah, I'm not surprised. I said that I can't really help you because I can't feel anything wrong. It all feels very good to me. And that was quite funny because it was so clear to me that he was completely balanced.
Wow, lovely. Any final words, any final thoughts, or thoughtless? We're all thoughtless.
I think what's coming out of this is how practical Sahaj is.
Yes.
Because we feel it, we build up what we call our toolkit of the different techniques to use. It's all about feeling our own subtle system and finding out what chakras need clearing, what bits of our subtle system need clearing. We don't need to know what the problem is there. We just use the technique to clear it. We don't need to know what it is. So there's no thinking about, oh my goodness, I feel very left-sided, what is it? It's just, right, I'll just use the technique. And then we just know we feel better, we feel more balanced, and off we go again.
That's also treating yourself kind of separately. This is exhibit A. He has this problem and he needs this treatment. Because if you're the spirit, you understand there's this slight separation, and you can treat yourself in a more detached way, perhaps.
Yeah. Because as soon as you start thinking about what might be wrong with me, then we're going back into our mind again. So the whole thing is to be, as Mother was, as Shri Mataji was saying, was to be detached and witness. And then we can witness ourselves and exactly what you say, treat ourselves. Yeah.
Wow, wonderful. Any last words, Katrine? You're about to say something?
Activate your Kundalini energy every day, and she will help you greatly. She will guide you from inside. So I think now it's time for the breakout rooms, because people are waiting to ask their questions.
Yes. So thank you all. Thank you all for joining us here today. It's been really wonderful. Thank you to our presenters. We wish you a wonderful evening and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night.